Young Master Wang, what are you doing?
Dancing, of course. A striptease.
Young Master Tang.
Strip, strip, strip. General Manager Lin, you need to be obedient. Let alone 200 million. I can even add another 200 million. You.
You! Are you trying to beat young Master Huang to death? Stop!
Su Yun, quickly let go of young Master Huang. Let go.
I'm sorry. I didn't do it on purpose.
You actually dared to lay a hand on young Master Huang. Do you know who he is? He is the business tycoon of Zhongling. Huang Qingyun's only son.
You dog piece of trash. You actually dared to hit me? Are you tired of living?
Young Master Huang, this person has always been reckless and doesn't understand etiquette. I apologize to you on his behalf.
General Manager Lin actually apologized for a dog piece of trash. General Manager Lin and this piece of trash, their relationship is quite unusual.
Young Master Huang, you've misunderstood. Su Yun is nothing more than my Lin family's, a doorman and nothing more. I'm not familiar with him. How about this? I'll drink 2 penalty cups. Let's sit down and continue talking business.
General Manager Lin has quite a temper. I was just making a joke. But you actually let a dog bite me. Continue talking business? Dream on. You ruined my mood. These 200 million, this young master won't invest anymore.
Young Master Huang, you are a magnanimous person. Why bother arguing with a dog?
Young Master Tang is right. Please be lenient and give me another chance.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Looking for a chance from me? All right. Have your dog kneel before me now. And lick the ground clean under my feet.
Su Yun, immediately kneel and apologize to young Master Huang.
Me? Apologize? He was the one who first had ill intentions towards you. That's why I acted.
Are you deaf? Didn't you hear young Master Huang say he was joking?
You. Wanting. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Now Kinger is in critical condition and needs a drop of your life-saving essence blood. Can you come back with me first? As long as Kinger is alright, I can do anything you ask.
Shut up. You ruined young Master Huang's mood and messed up my 200 million investment. And you still want me to save someone. You're dreaming. If you don't, kneel and apologize to young Master Huang today. You can forget about walking out this door.
Wanting. Kate.
Bad news. Mr. Su, Little Hall Master, is in shock. That drop of vital blood, how long will it take to be sent over?
Wanting. Kinger can't move now. Is it true that if I just kneel, you'll be willing to come with me? I'll kneel. Sorry.
Told you to be a dog and you actually are one. Told you to kneel. You actually knelt. Have you no shame?
Come with me to the hospital now.
Wait. You want wanting to go to the hospital with you. You'll have to show some sincerity. This private party of ours is worth 1 billion. Okay, I'll give you a discount. You pay 200 million. And I'll let Wanting go to the hospital with you. How about that?
200 million. How can I afford that? How about this? I'll go back and check my diary. There should be a way.
Wait. He knelt down. But this hasn't been licked clean yet. Lick. You must lick it for me. Lower class people are just lowly. Told you to kneel and you still didn't. You think this is enough?
You're going too far.
Going too far. You're just a low-life punk who does odd jobs and delivers packages. Are people like you even called people? In our eyes, you're not even as good as a dog.
Wanting. Kinger can't hold on much longer. Wanting, I beg you, please hurry to the hospital. Wanting, I beg you, I beg you.
Dad, you can only eat this when someone bullies you. Eat it, swallow it, and you can protect Kinger.
Medicine. I want Kinger. Where's my medicine?
What? Having an episode. Want medicine? Call me Grandpa. Grandpa will let you eat.
Call.
Su-Yun, you look truly disgusting right now.
You.
You want to eat? Want to eat? If you want to eat, I'll feed you.
You'll even eat the dog shit young Master Tang feeds you. Lower class people are cheap.
Poor bastard. Just lowly, cheap.
Poor people are just cheap. Cheap person.
Poor. So you deserve to be lowly. From now on. Here. I'm in charge. Whoever talks too much will die.
Su-Yun, are you crazy?
Lowly commoner. How dare you injure young Master Tang? Guards.
Su-Yun, do you know what you're doing?
Lin Wanting. You're the one who doesn't know what you're doing. As a mother, you disregard your daughter, yet you mix with this trash. You don't deserve to be Kinger's mother.
Damn it, you dare hit me?
Come with me to the hospital.
Dream on. Su-Yun, don't you understand? Your appearance has ruined the Lin family's important matter.
The film
Today's
was
private placement party is for the Tang
translated
family.
and narrated by
Young Master
MV.
specifically held to raise funds for me. And you not only hate young Master Tang, but even ruined the private placement party. Do you know what the consequences of doing this are?
To put it bluntly, isn't Miss Lin just doing it for money?
Young Miss of the Yi family. Yi Zizi, granddaughter of old Master Yi Qingju. Yi Zizi, head of Fengshan prison. Young Miss of the Yi family. It really is her.
Why is she here?
Yi Zizi of the Yi family, on behalf of Mr. Su, I make an offer to buy a drop of your life-saving blood, Lin Wanning. Is this 200 million enough? If it's not enough, the Yi family will offer another 200 million. Mr. Su, I apologize. I arrived late. Here is the 200 million cash you wanted.
This. Mine.
What's mine is yours.
Beauty, you're not mistaken, are you? Is this 200 million really for Su-Yun?
It's just a mere 200 million, as long as Mr. Su speaks, let alone 200 million, 2 billion, 20 billion. I can have people deliver it. See you, Lin. The 200 million cash you wanted has been delivered. Can I go with Mr. Su to save his daughter now?
Young Miss, may I take the liberty of asking, what is your relationship with Su-Yun?
Mr. Su is very much like an old friend of mine.
Old friend. Very much like. I see, but... Which means... You have no relationship. This 200 million cash has absolutely nothing to do with him. Wanting, if you go with him, you will get nothing.
I still have important matters to attend to. As for the rest, we can talk about it later.
Kinger's life is hanging by its thread. She can't wait at all.
Can't wait, then kneel here and wait slowly. I'm telling you, for the sake of young Miss Yi, your offense of offending me just now will have its punishment halved. Now lie on the ground and bark like a dog twice for me. then crawl around the area once. And you can get out.
Are you serious?
Of course, can't do it. I'll have people come in and kill the fish. You.
I didn't hear wrong, did I? You want Mr. Sue to kneel and act like a dog.
Young Miss Yi, are you perhaps mistaken about this kid? What's the misunderstanding? This kid is just CEO Lin's hidden husband. He was kept by CEO Lin at home for 5 years. He knows nothing but living off a woman.
So what?
It's precisely because of this that CEO Lin severed ties with him. But this guy doesn't know what's good for him, ignoring the 100,000 compensation CEO Lin gave him. He even ran here to cause trouble. Just now, he even used brute force to knock down young Master Huang, and attempted to forcibly take CEO Lin away. Therefore, he is a guy not worth sympathizing with.
You are truly shameless. The person who twice hired killers to murder me was you, right? Lin Wanning. Tong Liansheng is sanctimonious and behaves like a beast. Your complete obedience to him is leading the Lin family into the abyss.
Spouting rubbish. Wanting, you see? My care and concern for you, in this guy's eyes, is a handle for framing and slandering. Low-class people are just low-class people. Truly disgusting. Kid, you just ambushed me. Now I'll strangle you to death.
Mr. Sue hit the nail on the head, so you're turning angry out of shame.
That's not it. Young Miss Yi, my old man and old Master Yi, we can be considered family. Will you choose to believe me? Or choose to believe this guy? You!
Of course I choose to believe. Mr. Sue.
Young Miss Yi, I'm helping you. What do you mean by
The
this?
film was translated
You attacked
and
Mr. Sue
narrated by
to
M
help me.
Media.
Young Miss Yi, you must know, he's just a piece of trash who was kicked out. I know. He is very similar to your old acquaintance, but it's only a resemblance. Swans and sparrows are both birds, but one is in the sky, and one is on the ground. Young miss, I'm truly afraid you'll be deceived.
CEO Tang is right. Throwing these 200 million on a stinking kid is simply a waste.
Mr. Sue. Do you still remember me?
Miss Yi. You've mistaken me for someone else. 200 million in cash. I will have someone deliver it to the Lin family. The CEO election in 3 days. I have already designated it for you. Wanting, quickly come to the hospital with me.
Miss Yi, you see? This person is not only useless, but also sick.
The CEO election. The final decision-making power comes from Haojing, the #1 noble family, the Su family. Right. So you're also surnamed Su, are you? You wouldn't want to tell me that you were the young master of the Su family, would you?
The young master of the Su family is my nephew.
You have quite the nerve. Why don't you just say you are the Jade Emperor?
The Lin family is on the verge of collapse. Only the distinguished guests present here can save it. Yet you are showing great disrespect to the Lin family savior. Are you trying to make our Lin family perish? Right. Kinger said you have a second identity. It seems your second identity is it Jake's?
You want to know? Then I'll tell you. My identity. It is above this vast land and cloud peak.
Still above the vast land and cloud peak? I'll find someone right now to bury you underground.
I've long heard that. CEO Lin is secretly married with a child, but I never expected she would actually find a brainless kid to be her husband. It's simply a disgrace.
You revealed our secret marriage, making me unable to face anyone. Are you satisfied with this outcome?
Kinger's life hangs by a thread. You don't care at all. Must you really just watch her pass away before you are satisfied?
Nonsense. Su Kinger has an incurable disease. The critical condition notice has even been issued, and you actually say that a drop of Wanning's blood can save her? This is simply a fantasy. I think you, this fellow, just want to hold Wanning back, to prevent her from soaring to success, and shaking off a burden like you.
So that's how it is. Su Yun, someone like you who can't stand others' success. I should have seen through you long ago.
You believe him, not me.
Of course I believe him. CEO Tang can bring me $1 billion yuan order. Help me reach the top in the CEO election. But you, besides bringing me negative influence, Even made the Lin family make a fool of themselves.
Miss Yi. You see? In the Lin family, he is simply a useless piece of trash, alive in son-in-law.
CEO Lin, as Zhongling's most beautiful CEO, actually married a stinky kid. Her taste is really unique.
CEO Han, you've misunderstood. He and I are only husband and wife in name. If it weren't for seeing them sick and pitiful, I would have ended things with him long ago.
I knew it. CEO Lin is virtuous and self-respecting. How could she find a stinky kid to have a relationship with? So for the past 5 years, he's just been a decoration.
Lin Wanting. Don't force me. I can give you and the Lin family wealth and status, but likewise, I can also take it back immediately.
Su Yan, I gave you 100,000 to go see a doctor. Not for you to talk nonsense here. Alright, if everything the Lin family has is given by you, then take it back. Because I don't care for it.
Although the Lin family's strength is not as great as the 4 great families present in Zhongling, they are still a reputable family. You actually said that everything the Lin family has is because you gave it to them. You're so amazing. Why are you still living like a dog?
President Tang, you don't need to believe him. He has suffered from amnesia these past few years. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Sometimes, he's like a mad dog.
Wanting. I just feel sorry for you. These past 5 years, he's been at your house, eating your food, drinking your drinks, wearing your clothes. If you raised a dog, it would at least wag its tail at you. Unlike him, he only knows how to ruin your affairs.
Translated and
President Lin.
narrated by M Media.
You are beautiful and kind-hearted, but unfortunately, the dog you raised is not humane and bites the hand that feeds it.
Enough, Su Yan. There is still room for things to be salvaged. Quickly bow your head and admit your mistake to young Master Tang and young Master Huang and get out of here.
Make me bow my head and admit my mistake. Then their heads will all have to fall to the ground.
Enough, Su Yan. Is it that hard for you? For a nobody like you, to bow your head and admit your mistake in front of everyone?
Mr. Su doesn't need to apologize. On the contrary, the ones who should apologize are you.
Monsieur, this is between him and me. It has nothing to do with you, right?
Mr. Su's business is my business. Furthermore, I wanted to emphasize one more thing. Mr. Su is my man. I won't allow him to bow his head to anyone. Especially you.
Miss Yi, this joke of yours is a bit too much, isn't it?
Miss, he is just a. Even if it's out of pity, you shouldn't protect him like this, right?
Shut up. You have no right to question my affairs. Mr. Su, in order to save the child, has already tolerated things again and again. And what about you, President Lin? As Su Qing's mother, not only are you completely indifferent to your own flesh and blood, you even colluded with them. Where is your conscience?
The dignified miss of the Hou Jingyi family, actually interfering in other people's family matters? If this gets out, aren't you afraid of being laughed at?
Alright, Wanting. Miss Yi. Because he looks very much like a friend of hers. And this misunderstanding happened out of pity. I say, everyone is unhappy because of you. I'm not happy. Now kneel down and kowtow to everyone. And this matter will be over. Also, I advise you not to be ungrateful. Young Miss Yi can help you for a while, but not forever. You,
Young Miss, CEO Tang and I have already made repeated concessions. If he still doesn't know what's good for him, then don't blame us.
You should consider yourselves lucky. I don't have time to deal with you right now.
You've already signed the buyout agreement. Leaving and disappearing is your best choice.
I did indeed sign the agreement. If it weren't for Kinger, I wouldn't have been able to appear here again at all. Lin Wanting, I'll say it again. As long as you are willing to save Kinger, let alone 200 million, even 20 billion, and the position of Wending CEO, I can give them all to you.
Spouting nonsense. You can't even produce a mere 200 million, let alone 20 billion. Stop dreaming.
what a bumpkin! Acting tough because of someone else's power. According to what you're saying, then Wending International Company, with a market value of trillions, is owned by your family?
CEO Lin, Mr. Su has already spoken. To this extent, why won't you believe him?
Believe him? Young Miss Yi. I'll tell you the answer. Because he's not worthy. We've been together for 5 years. I know his character and personality better than anyone. In these 5 years, if I hadn't kept working hard on my career, our Lin family would have long since fallen into destitution, begging on the streets. As for the child Su Yun mentioned, 3 years ago she was already given a critical condition notice. That she's alive now is already a miracle. She cannot be saved at all.
What if there's hope?
No hope.
I believe Mr. Su. As long as you are willing to go with him, there will be a different outcome.
What about 3 days later? That's the election for Wending CEO. Our Huang family holds a crucial vote. This vote is worth 1 billion. If CEO Lin leaves now, then we will vote for someone else.
Su-yan, leave here immediately. Don't interfere with me and CEO Huang. Continuing our business talk.
Business talk. Like how I just came in and talked.
You.
He's a good for nothing. How could he know how we talk business? I think it's better to let my subordinates take him over there to talk about other things, like breaking an arm or dislocating the legs.
Thanks for the reminder. No need to go up pan talk. I'll deal with you right now.
You've got some nerve.
Let's see how young Miss Yi protects him this time.
Lin Wanning. Come with me now. As long as you save Kinger, everything from the past Tan just now, I can let it all go.
You seriously injured young Master Huang tonight. It's absolutely impossible for you to leave here.
Where am I going? These ants cannot stop me at all. Wanning. I know you're worried about the Lin family's crisis. I can assure you, even if the entire Jiangling, all enterprises, went bankrupt, the Lin family would remain completely unharmed.
Su-yan. Can you stop being so childish? It's precisely because of your reckless bravery that you harmed the Lin family.
Wanning. Think carefully. The Lin family's rise to prominence 5 years ago. Why did it happen out of nowhere? Over the years, the Lin group has encountered countless life and death crises. Why did a benefactor always help them every time, turning misfortune into fortune? And what was all this for?
Enough. Aren't you just trying to say that because you were manipulating things behind the scenes for the Lin family, strategizing and planning, that's why they advanced triumphantly all the way, overcoming obstacles? I, Lin Wanning, from an unknown junior, became the top female CEO in Junzhou and Jiangling, reaching the peak in the 2 provinces. Do you think I would believe a good-for-nothing who delivered express for 5 years? As a man? Besides bragging, you haven't given me any hope at all.
How exactly will you believe me?
Alright. Since you say everything the Lin family has was given by you, you have the ability to give. Naturally, you have the ability to take it back. If you can do it, I will believe you.
Make the Lin family bankrupt within a minute.
Your joke is really boring.
Whether it's a joke, you'll know immediately.
See you, Lin. Your daughter is currently in the hospital, her life hanging in the balance. Yet you are still so stubborn, delaying the time for rescue.
Su Kinger is not my daughter.
What nonsense are you talking about?
Su-yan, the moment you signed that buyout agreement, you and Su Kinger had nothing to do with me. Su Kinger's life or death. Why should I care about it? As for you, your repeated pestering only makes me feel more disgusted.
Are you serious? Kinger's life or death. Do you really not care at all?
I'll say it one last time. Su Kinger has nothing to do with me. I don't care about her life or death.
You.
Useless. That's enough. When it comes to brute force, I'm not as good as you. This isn't a construction site. It's not about who is stronger. This is about who has more money and power. CEO Tang. Call someone for me. Handle him.
Little bastard. You managed to escape my grasp twice. Consider yourself lucky, but this time, even the King of Heaven won't be able to help you.
Hey, Dad. What's wrong? Speak slowly. What? The Lin family was reported. All bank accounts are frozen.
What's wrong, Wanning?
The Lin family is bankrupt.
What?
Su-yan is...
Now do you believe it? Wanning. As long as you come with me now to save Kinger, I'll have my people stop immediately.
You bastard. The Lin family raised you for 5 years. You actually had someone report us. Are you even human?
Wanning. I said back then, we should have crushed him completely. It's all because you were too soft-hearted before. That's why you were bitten back by him.
President Lin, you repeatedly broke your word. Since Mr. Su has already proven his words, you should follow the agreement and immediately go with him to save the child.
Su-yan caused my Lin family to go bankrupt. I wish I could eat his flesh raw. Let me help him. Simply delusional.
Eldest Miss Yi. The Huang family and Yi family have a deep relationship. Old Master Yi was kind to us. But this doesn't mean you can. Indulge someone you have no connection to, and let him ride over us. President Tang, what are you waiting for?
Eldest Miss Yi. This time, no one can save him.
You are right. Not only will I indulge Mr. Su, I will also protect him with all my might. Everyone present, if anyone dares to touch a single hair on Mr. Su's head, I, Yi Zizi, will repay it tenfold.
Eldest Miss Yi, you are doing this. Making enemies of everyone present.
I'm precisely going to be your enemy. What can you do to me? Whether it's power, wealth, or status. Before the Yi family, none of you are worth mentioning.
Eldest Miss Yi. I respect you and call you Eldest Miss. But if you go too far again, I, Huang Jingyu, will not be polite. I'll call the Huang family right now. Tonight I am going to get what I want. Not even the King of Heaven can stop me. Trash. You are dead today.
Su-yan, I order you. Now immediately to clarify the report to the relevant departments and kneel and apologize to young Master Huang.
The film was translated
Then everything is still salvageable.
and narrated by
Lin Wanning,
media.
I really don't understand why you would rather associate with these pests than believe I can help you. Every time the Lin family encountered a desperate situation, they were able to turn defeat into victory. Why are you so stubborn this time?
The stubborn one is you, isn't it? Young Master Huang and young Master Tang are both of my Lin families, important backers. Only they can allow my Lin family to turn the tide and stand at the peak.
Backers. Is that so? I only need one sentence. These important backers of yours will turn to ash and vanish.
What are you pretending to be here? My people will arrive in 5 minutes. When our people arrive,
I want to see whether our thugs' fists are harder or your mouth is harder.
Don't be afraid, Mr. Su. With me here, no one can hurt you. Just act like a tyrant. I'll clean up the mess for you.
Su-yan, you really have no shame. When did you get together with the eldest miss of the Yi family?
When? That was a long time ago. But what does that have to do with you?
Regardless, Su-yan was once my husband. Yet he went behind my back and did something like this. That damages the relationship between two people. Shouldn't I inquire? If this gets out, how will I, Lin Wanning, and the Lin family save face?
See you, Lin. Mr. Su and I did have a relationship. And it was before you. Speaking of damaging relationships, I think you're the one who counts as the mistress, right? Also, you repeatedly stated that you and Mr. Su were only husband and wife in name. In your eyes, Mr. Su is good for nothing. What? Now that you've met a better, more outstanding match than him, you're feeling jealous.
How could I be jealous of someone like this? In these past 5 years, I had no feelings for him at all. Besides, I already have a fiancé like young Master Tang. In terms of ability, family background, and appearance, this gentleman by your side isn't even 1/10,000 of him.
So you're saying President Tang is perfect?
Of course. President Tang comes from a prestigious family in Jiangling, almost as famous as the 4 great families. President Tang in his early 30s is completely different from those idle playboys. On the contrary, he has an extraordinary presence and stands out from the crowd. At such a young age, he became the president of Tianyi Group with a market value of 5 billion. Most importantly, he keeps his word, completely unlike those who are insincere, only talk on paper, and boast endlessly.
Wanting. Honestly, I don't care about these empty titles at all. The Tang-Lin marriage alliance, firstly, was the old man's wish. Secondly, I truly like you.
What are you laughing at?
President Lin really has a limited view. That perfect man you speak of, when you were just now almost sexually assaulted, why was he still watching?
Eldest Miss Yi, I advise you not to sow discord. My feelings for Wanting are sincere and heaven and earth can bear witness. Besides, young Master Huang and I are brothers. Young Master Huang just now was just joking with Wanting.
Do you believe what he said?
Of course.
Then congratulations. You'll soon become young Mistress Tang. I hope President Lin will be more careful in the future and stop thinking about other people's men.
Eldest Miss Yi, I don't care what your relationship is with this person. As the saying goes, a tooth for a tooth. An eye for an eye. He broke my wrist. It's not too much to ask for both his arms, right? Jongling Iron 9 cities. Green-faced beast brother Bao. 2. Young Missy really has guts. But you forgot. This isn't jongling.
Green-faced beast brother Bao. The local emperor of jongling. Everyone knows him.
Brother Bao. This person said he wants to cripple me. Are you going to do something about it? Manage, must manage. Young Master Huang, I just need one word from you. How do you want him to die?
Kid, aren't you very arrogant? I, brother Bao, have dominated 2 provinces and 3 cities. Everyone who sees me has to bow and scrape. Don't think you're sitting now. I'll make you leave lying down.
He who does much evil will court his own destruction. This is the consequence of you refusing to apologize.
It's too late to admit your mistake now. Both arms, not one less will do. Kid, you have bad luck. You just had to offend young Master Huang. Hope you get a better life next time.
Green-faced beast Cheng Bao. You're really putting on a show of power. You ignore the real master when you see him. But you utterly respectful to a lapdog. It seems those years in Fengshan prison, we raised you for nothing.
How do you know? I served in Fengshan prison before. Brother Bao, no need to worry. This woman has nothing to do with our matter. As for this trash beside her, just make your move. If anything happens, I'll take responsibility.
Take responsibility. Can you afford to take responsibility? Grandpa, the Huang family mongrel you raised isn't obedient. How should he be dealt with? Okay, then, in the name of you, Grandpa, the Azure Lord, confiscate the Huang family's assets, and confiscate them all.
What? Your grandpa is the Azure Lord? You're a young Missy from Fengshan prison?
What, you don't believe me?
This humble one wouldn't dare.
3 minutes. The Huang family will be removed from Jiangling's register.
All these years, our Huang family has been absolutely loyal to old Master Yi. The profits from our businesses, 1/5 is handed over. I don't believe the Lord would because of one. Cut off my Huang family's livelihood.
Miss Yi. Everyone present isn't a child. Using this kind of deceptive trick is perhaps too childish. The Huang family, as one of the 4 great families, has stood firm in jongling for 30 years. Even if old Master Azure Lord wanted to abolish the Huang family and establish a new power, it's not a decision that can be made overnight. Let alone you, Miss Yi. In 3 minutes.
Then let's wait and see.
Young Missy. Are you sure this isn't a joke?
Of course, definitely. Just to scare him. The family has been having some trouble lately. We have the will but lack the strength.
I'm going to the restroom. Old Chen, how is my daughter's condition?
Hall Master, the young Hall Master, after rescue, has temporarily stabilized.
There are 2 minutes left. If you bow your head and admit your mistake now, and then sever your own arms, I can show you leniency. Otherwise, everyone in the Huang family, not a single one will escape.
I am Sumubai. Within 2 minutes. 1 minute to make the Huang family disappear.
Miss Yi. Who doesn't know now that your Yi family is investigating the case for your son, already like ants on a hot pan? If case no 10 is not solved, your Yi family will sooner or later be ruined.
That's right, this young master isn't an idiot. At this critical juncture, the Yi family simply has no energy to suppress our Huang family.
Is there a possibility that you've overestimated the Huang family's status, perhaps in the eyes of some important figures? The Huang family is not even as good as a loach.
Our Huang family owns over 100 shopping malls, with a market value of 20 billion. In the entire jongling, no one can shake us. Tell me, what kind of important figure wouldn't put our Huang family in their eyes?
In another 20 seconds, you won't be able to laugh.
You are just a stray dog. Without eldest Miss Yi's forceful backing, you would now be a pile of flesh and mud.
Time's up.
Young Master Huang's father's call.
Hello, what's wrong, Dad? What? We've been removed by the group. The Huang Corporation's board of directors has dismissed us. Dad, this can't be true, right? This Huang Corporation, it's our own company. What? Someone manipulated things behind the scenes and bought the entire company. What important figure did I offend? Hello, Dad, you.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
The Yi family, it's your Yi family.
Young Master Huang, what happened?
Yi Zizi, in the name of the Yi family's Azure Lord, destroyed us.
The Huang family is gone.
I really didn't expect this. That the Yi family would actually, because of one person, destroy the Huang family. Although the Yi family just suffered a heavy blow. A starved camel is still bigger than a horse. This young Master Huang, he's too unlucky this is, for the sake of the Yi family. I am willing to admit defeat. I can also apologize to Suyan, including cars and houses. I accept all these financial compensations. I also ask eldest Miss Yi to give our Huang family a way out.
Impossible. Did Grandpa get serious?
Didn't your Huang family occupy the entire Jiangling, unshakable by anyone? Weren't you going to sever my 2 arms? Not a single one. Azure Lord's command has been issued. Spilled water cannot be retrieved.
You're just a dog relying on its master's power. What are you so proud of?
Eldest Miss Yi must see things through to the end. We can't do anything either. However, what happened tonight? Our Tang family and our 4 great families all saw it clearly.
Mr. Tang is right. The eldest miss, because of an unrelated person, confiscated my Huang family's assets and cut off my livelihood. What goes around comes around. I don't believe it. You can protect him forever.
Suyan, know when to stop. The Huang family has already offered such good terms. Why don't you quit while you're ahead?
Are you pleading for him?
I'm thinking for your sake. Don't think that just because you've latched onto eldest Miss Yi, this big tree means you can do whatever you want. This ambiguous relationship between the 2 of you. How long can her Yi family protect you? Do you believe it or not? If you walk out this door today, young Master Tang will not let it go.
If you think so, then the Tong family will be settled with together with the Huang family.
Stop it, you lunatic. Someone who only borrows others' influence has what ability? Hurry and kneel down, and apologize to young Master Wang and young Master Tang. This matter can temporarily come to an end.
Lin Wanning, it was they who wanted to cut off my livelihood and cripple my arms. You want me to apologize to them?
You caused the Lin family to go bankrupt. You used eldest Miss Yi to destroy the Huang family. Haven't we been lenient enough with you?
When dealing with others, leave a way out, so you can meet again in the future. We have already lowered the standard for you. Don't go too far.
10 million. 3 luxury cars, 1 villa, and 1 apology. This is my final bottom line.
The Huang family exists in name only. In your accounts, besides liabilities, there isn't a single cent left.
You.
Enough. Green-faced beast. Break this one's legs. Then throw him out.
You, let go of me, you. Brother Bao, you can't do this to me. CEO Tang, you have to save me.
Today, on my Tang family's territory, I'd like to see who dares to lay a hand on young Master Huang. Let go of me.
Isn't it just a dog's life? You don't dare. I'll help.
Young Master Huang.
Throw him out.
Now. It's your turn.
What? You still want to lord over my Tang family? Aren't you just relying on eldest Miss Yi? Without eldest Miss Yi, you're nothing.
But I do have eldest Miss Yi. What can you do to me? Lin Wanning. Your backer is nothing special.
Eldest Miss Yi, are you really going to indulge him like this?
Do you have an opinion?
Of course. Eldest Miss Yi, you are abusing your authority, not hesitating to push the Huang family into the abyss. As the Tang family, an ally of the 4 great families, Of course, I cannot stand by and do nothing. Someone... I want this person's life right now.
Presumptuous. How dare you?
The film was translated.
Black
and
Dragon, you are a member of
narrated
my
by
Tang family.
Media.
No matter how arrogant eldest Miss Yi is, still on my Tang family's territory, acting lawlessly.
I think you're really tired of living.
In Haojing, we indeed can't deal with you. But in Zhongling, the Yi family is far from qualified.
Let me introduce this person, is the eldest young Master Han, from the Han family, the foremost of the 4 great families. Young Master Han has already inherited all of the Han family's businesses, is Zhongling's biggest real estate magnate. The Tang and Han families joining forces. Eldest Miss Yi. With this, you can withdraw, right?
Far from enough.
Shut up, you have no place to speak here.
Mr. Su is right. Just relying on the Tang family and Han family is indeed not enough. The 7 great feudatory lords of Fengshan prison are all my grandfather's old subordinates. With just one word from me, the entire Tang residence will be surrounded, and you bunch of worthless scum will all have to get in there.
I, Shen, am not talented. My ancestor, the Shen clan, was once the head of Fengshan prison. Now my third uncle is also considered one of the 7 great feudatory lords in Zhongling. I wonder if adding the Shen family. Miss Yi, how will you cope? Eldest Miss Yi, for the sake of a lowlife, you would strike such a vicious blow against the Huang family. It's hard to convince everyone. President Tang is right. As the lips are gone, the teeth feel cold. In Zhongling's territory, what the 4 great families have said has never been invalid. The Zhu family, financial giants, are not convinced, are willing to act on behalf of justice alongside the 3 great families. To execute this person, the Zhu family, financial giants, the Han family, real estate magnates, the Shen family, from Fengshan prison, and the Tang family, are 4 great families uniting. I wonder, eldest Miss Yi, if you can still withstand it? Miss Yi, originally, today had nothing to do with you. As long as you hand him over to us, you can go back and rest. You're facing death, and still dare to act like this?
I'll say it again. Whoever dares to touch Mr. Su, Fengshan prison's coffin, will be reserved for them.
Wanting, is this the dog you kept for 5 years? Not only does he bite randomly, but he's also unreasonable.
Suyan, you are truly beyond saving. Besides being used for hitting people, what else can your fists do? Eldest Miss Yi, I'll give you a piece of advice. This person in front of you is despicable and vulgar. Only knows brute force. Is completely reckless. Once you get involved with him, you will truly be in big trouble.
President Lin, someone like you who fawns on the powerful, a woman who flocks to power and profit, is truly rarely seen. Mr. Su, in order to save his daughter, kept begging you to turn back. And what about you? Disregarded family ties. Is truly utterly heartless.
You are not qualified to accuse me at all. In the 5 years I've been with him, besides only knowing how to do housework and take care of children, he couldn't bring me any help at all. Might even bring me great misfortune.
Everything you have was given by me.
Full of lies. How about this? You immediately kneel before young Master Tang and admit your mistake. Regarding today's events, you can beg them to let bygones be bygones.
What if I don't?
Then even immortals cannot save you. And Su Kinger.
President Lin and Mr. Su must be blind to actually fancy a woman like you, besides threatening him to make him apologize and admit his mistake. What else are you capable of?
Miss Yi, you, for the sake of an unclear good for nothing, want to break ties with us?
5 years ago, grandfather betrothed me to him. Mr. Su is now the Yi family's rising star son-in-law. Mr. Su, as long as I am here, no one can harm you.
So this good for nothing is the Yi family's son-in-law?
Because of the major demon soul case, the Yi family has already been severely weakened. Now they've found another one to be alive and son-in-law. Isn't this seeking their own destruction? This guy surnamed Su. His luck is actually so good. His previous wife was Zhongling's most beautiful CEO. And his current fiancé is again a descendant of merit, of peerless beauty. So what? Didn't Miss Lin say? They've been married for 5 years and haven't even touched each other. Just
The
thinking
film
about
was
it makes me feel it's not worth it for
translated
him.
and narrated
Miss
by
Yi,
M Media.
please step aside. Otherwise, the thing in my hand doesn't have eyes.
The three great families have already spoken. You can't escape.
I'll state it clearly here. Whoever dares to touch Mr. Su is going against the Yi family, i.e. Zizi, and willing to use the Yi family's entire financial resources to protect Mr. Su, even if it means losing everything.
Miss Yi, doing this will only result in mutual destruction. I don't think so. Although the Yi family is the second largest family in Haojing, there is still one above them. The number one aristocratic family, the Su family. And my Han family has been protected by the Su family for generations. As the Su family's trusted aides. Miss Yi, can you really contend with us?
The Yi family is also considered a prominent household. Old Master Yi spent his life in military service, and was even honored as the Azure Lord by those above. But this status and position are all beneath the Su family, regardless of strength or reputation. They cannot suppress the Su family in the slightest. And we are part of the Su family. Contending with us is contending with the Su family. The outcome will be terrible.
How terrible.
At best, your family fortunes will decline. At worst, you'll be removed from the human register.
Very well, then I will make the Su family remove you from the human register.
Remove from the human register? What, are you King Yama? Or the young master of the Su family?
Neither.
Everyone listen. This person is already talking nonsense. You are nothing. Still want to remove our names. If you're not a madman, what are you?
Kid. We've already seen your strength. With just those few amateurish moves. What right do you have to compare yourself to young Master Tang? Let alone us for great families. This useless. If you can expel us, I, Shen Heron, will be the first to kneel down and call you Grandpa. If that's the case, my Zhu family is willing to be your dog for life.
What everyone said is right. I am just a common man. How could I possibly have such great ability to be able to expel the four great families present here from the ranks? But I'm incapable of doing so. Doesn't mean Miss Yi doesn't have this ability. As long as Miss Yi says the word, your fate will be even worse than Huangjing US.
Mr. Su, Zizi will protect you with all her might, but I'm afraid I'm also incapable.
Don't worry, they're just a bunch of brats trying to scare you. Miss Yi said, as long as she makes one phone call, you will cry out for your fathers and mothers and surrender.
Enough, Su-yan. Even if the Yi family is powerful and has a large enterprise, it cannot bear to save a boundless disaster like you.
Manager Lin, please don't point fingers or criticize my fiancé. As the saying goes, husband sings, wife follows. What Mr. Su said is what I want to say. He not only represents me, but also represents the entire Yi family. I want, in the name of your Su family, to expel the four great families of Jiangling. That's right, can't wait even a minute.
Su Lin, don't be ungrateful.
Bow your head and apologize to Mr. Su now. Everything is still in time otherwise. Huang Jingyu is the next Yi.
Miss Yi, do you really want, for the sake of such a person, to make an enemy of the four great families? If this continues, I'm afraid both sides will only suffer heavy losses.
Manager Lin, please remember. Su Yun, he is not.
You will regret it.
What a harmonious couple. Yi Zizi, you don't think your one phone call can reach the office of the Su family's young master, right? How now? To protect someone who doesn't know the height of the sky. You, Miss Yi, have also learned to cheat and deceive.
The Yi family's protection was inadequate, causing Jiangling to be nearly empty, known throughout the streets and alleys. Even the Su family's young master finds it unbelievable. You say your one phone call can remove us from the list. Don't you think you're deceiving a 3-year-old child?
The film was
The Yi family,
translated
as the second
and
family of
narrated
Haojing,
by M Media.
has always been at odds with the Su family. You say, unless the Su family's young master has gone mad. Otherwise, how could he possibly act against us? Stop talking nonsense with her. Black Dragon, attack. Go.
Be careful.
Even the martial artist Black Dragon is not his match.
No matter. Kid. My Tang family martial arts school. 300 tiger guards are already on their way. I advise you, within 10 minutes, to commit suicide to atone for your crime. Otherwise, it won't be just this small pain of a severed hand.
Mr. Su, are you all right?
It's all right.
You actually injured me and Mr. Su. Good. Then you can just stay in a coffin in Fengshan prison.
Eldest young lady Yi, you are too naive. The 7 great vassal kings of Fengshan prison have long been dissatisfied with you. Do you think the words you are saying now still count?
Chen Wang immediately led men to suppress and arrest the Tang family. What?
Did Chen Huang call you and say he couldn't be distracted because he was handling official business? Then let me tell you the truth. Chen Wang and others are currently playing mahjong at the Shen family. Eldest young lady Yi, don't you still understand? The Yi family's mansion is about to collapse. Who would risk their life for a family that is about to retreat to the second tier?
Mr. Su, leave this place to me. You go first. After I finish handling this, I will apologize to you, sir. I apologize, Zeise's ability is insufficient, and I have made you lose face by following me.
Warning. Did you see? A person has many choices in life. For example, men. Choose correctly and soar to the top. Choose wrongly and fall 1,000 Jiang. Eldest young lady Yi is an example.
Suyan, commit suicide and admit your guilt now. And the Yi family and Kinger can still be preserved.
If I die, who will take care of Kinger? You.
I already have a new life. If you die, then let Kinger fend for herself. Tonight's events could have been avoided. But because of your stubbornness, you not only put yourself in danger, but also implicated the Yi family. Now the 4 great families have united, forming an iron cage. Tonight, even if you had 3 heads and 6 arms, you couldn't escape even with wings. As for Miss Yi, I advise you to consider Mr. Tang's suggestion. This way you still have the right to choose.
How do you want me to choose?
Of course, choose to abandon Su Yan and become our ally.
And then?
Then you can leave here safely and unharmed, and the Yi family will not only remain independent, but also gain important partners.
What about Mr. Su?
As for Su Yan, I will plead with Boss Tang to spare his life.
Boss Lin truly has courage. In your opinion, everyone in this world can be abandoned, but for Yi Zaizi, not so. Mr. Su is the person I love. I will protect him.
Eldest young lady, a group of madmen has appeared outside, hacking at everyone they see. Let's leave quickly.
If Mr. Su doesn't leave, I won't leave either.
Eldest young lady Yi is truly stubborn. Over 200 people outside the door. All ruthless individuals from Zhongling who lick blood off knives. With a single command from me, I can have them enter the house and kill. If young Miss Yi still wants to protect this person, then I can only turn a blind eye.
Lin Wanning. I respect your choice. Let them come in. I'll take care of all of them within a minute.
Men! You're about to die in a minute. And you're still acting tough here? You can certainly keep pretending. After all, your life has already entered the countdown.
40 seconds.
Idiot, what tricks are you trying to pull? Now, inside and out. There are hundreds of people combined. I don't believe that you alone can take them all down.
I won't make a move.
You're not an idiot, are you? Not making a move and just standing there letting us hit you? Young Missy, I'll give you one last chance. Leave here immediately. I can forgive your ignorance.
Alright, very good. Tomorrow's news headline in Zhongling. I've already thought of it. The first daughter of the Yi family in Haojing clashed with the gang and was tragically killed. Result, the murderer cannot be found.
President Tang, why don't we just let them go? After all,
Wanting. When dealing with such scum, you have to be ruthless. Brothers, kill him.
Time's up.
Han family, the owner has arrived.
What are you doing?
Old Master Han.
Grandpa, why are you?
You damn bastard. Do you want our Han family to be annihilated? Misfortune for the Han family. I, Han Shuren, have decided to expel Han Sanchen from the family, never to be recalled.
Grandpa, what's going on? I'm your own grandson.
Beast, you've offended someone you shouldn't have. This old man can't protect you either. The Han family can't protect you either.
No. Grandpa, it's not like that. I am your own grandson. You must believe me. I have never offended anyone I shouldn't have. There must be some misunderstanding.
The young master of the Su family's word is as heavy as 9 tripods, letting you live. This old man has already taken an immense risk. If I don't sever ties with you now, and cut off your path, this old man, I'm afraid, won't even see the sun tomorrow.
No. Grandpa, you must save me.
Get out of the way from now on. You have nothing more to do with the Han family. Get out of the way.
Han Sankian is the only son of the Han family. Han Shuren actually has such a killing intent? Could it really be because of Yi Zaizi?
Young Missy. Sankian looked down on people. Sankian doesn't know the height of the sky and the depth of the earth. Sankian deserves to die. Kill or dismember me, as you wish. I beg you to spare me. If you were to just drive me out of the Han family, I'll have no way to live. Young Master Han, this matter cannot be confirmed yet. Are you sure this Yi Zaizi did it? What if there are still other hidden circumstances? Well said. I really don't believe it. A family that is about to decline. What ability does it have to command the young master of the Su family?
Mr. Su, what exactly is going on here?
The film was
The Su family,
translated
because of
and
your order,
narrated by
is effective
media.
immediately. Didn't you say? That young Missy is just an empty name. Han Sanchen has already fallen. Who else is not convinced?
Me, Shen Heiren, I will kill you today. Even if the Buddha came, he couldn't save you. Today, I'll offer 20 million to take this dog's life. Attack. Fengshan Prison, the great feudal lords you has arrived. Third uncle, you've come at just the right time. Young Missy of Fengshan Prison abused her power, engaged in corruption and malpractice. For one person, did not hesitate to harm young Master Huang, abolished the Huang family. As for our Zhongling, we lost a major business group. It is simply unforgivable. Unforgivable, young Missy. And this person named Su Yun. He used the name of CEO Lin's ex-husband as a pretext. Broke in here. Not only injured young Master Huang, but also injured me. Even shat on CEO Tang in the Tang family's face. This person is the culprit. He deserves to die 10,000 deaths. Unforgivable. You. What do you want to do with him? Third uncle, I know. Zhongling has always been governed by you and the other feudal lords jointly. If something like subordinates offending superiors occurs, or matters of seeking personal gain and perverting justice, according to the laws of Great Chu, they should have their feet cut off and be exiled. Scoundrel. You. Young Missy. Just now, I was apprehending the culprit. Plus, the road was congested all the way. So, I'm late. Sorry.
No problem.
Uncle Chen, why are you like this towards her? She is someone who seeks personal gain and perverts justice, yet you are still so respectful to her. Young Miss Yi and I are colleagues. A greeting isn't too much, is it? Of course, Uncle Chen naturally wouldn't put this kind of figurehead in his eyes. The former Yi family was magnificent. Now it's just a tall building about to collapse. If it weren't for Azure Lord's sake, we would have dealt with you as well. What did you say? Third uncle, didn't you just ask me how to deal with this guy? Look, everyone here is ours. Today, you and Uncle Chen can head back first. And rest easy. Leave everything here to me. I guarantee I'll handle this cleanly. Without leaving any evidence. You want to kill them to silence them. A filthy half-breed. Who deserves to die? So what if I kill them? What's there to be afraid of? Didn't you teach me this? Get lost. You're spouting nonsense. I declare beforehand. I never said such a thing. Since the young master has made his stance clear, then I will give everyone an explanation. Third uncle, what are you doing? Let go of me. You unfilial son. You want to court death yourself. Don't drag. What do you have to say? Can't you just talk properly, third uncle? I have nothing more to say. To you Shen family and you. 2 arms or 2 legs? You choose. No, no. Third uncle, you can't do this to me. I want to call my dad. I want to tell the old master. The old master won't let you off. Third uncle, let go of me quickly. Your dad can barely protect himself. As for the old master, he's in the ICU. His life hanging in the balance. This is all your fault, for offending such a big figure. Unfilial son, go to hell. Young Missy, the explanation from Shen's family. Are you satisfied? Since that's the case, I humbly request young Missy to speak well of us before master. We shall take our leave now.
This is impossible. Yi Zizi really brought out the Su family's young master?
Mr. Tang, what should we do now?
Young Master Tang, Young Master Su. Why don't we reconcile with them? Otherwise, I'm really afraid of what their Su family will do to us next.
No way! The Su family's representative has a huge business deal with my dad. This business deal.
Head of the Zhu family arrives. Dad. Don't call me dad. Our family doesn't have a degenerate like you.
Elder Zhu. What is this?
You tell me, those people at the door were all called by you?
Yes, that's right.
Good. Then let me tell you. Your family's old master will be here in 5 minutes. If you don't want your dog legs broken by him, make all those people scram immediately. So, are we going ahead or not? It seems Mr. Tang has lost control.
You guys leave first.
Mr. Tang, what about the brothers' errand money?
I'll settle the payment with you afterwards. Scram.
Go.
Uncle Zhu. Can you tell me now? What exactly happened?
Dad, you weren't really called by this Yi Zizi, were you? How could your Yi family possibly be so capable as to command the 4 great families? Dad. You brat. Our Zhu family holds 30 billion in stocks. And they're all hitting the limit down, minute by minute. All of our senior executives have been apprehended. You brat who doesn't know death. Do you want our entire Zhu family to be buried with you? Dad, what are you talking about? Your son doesn't understand. You don't understand. But it doesn't matter anymore. No time to explain to you. Someone, arrest him. Drag Zhu Wenhao out for me. Break his legs. Render him useless. Also, Zhu Wenhao, I'm telling you again. From now on, the father-son relationship between you and me ends here. Drag him out, Dad. Let go of me.
Now, it's really our Tang family's turn.
CEO Tan, please stay.
What do you want to do? I'll swallow this humiliation today. Afterwards, I will go to eldest Miss Yi's house to apologize in person. I have other matters. I'll leave first.
Wait. Did eldest Miss Yi let you leave?
CEO Tang really is a busy man with a short memory. Didn't you just say you wanted to kill me?
Wanting, it's because of you that I held this private banquet. Now, also because of you. I'm in such a predicament. Only you can save me.
CEO Lin, didn't you have a past relationship with him? Quickly help us plead for mercy.
Su Yan. For the sake of my Lin family, having supported you for 5 years, immediately ask Nisi to stop here.
Was it your Lin family that supported me for 5 years? Or was it I who poured my heart and soul into the Lin family, helping you get to where you are today?
These boastful words of yours might fool Missy, but that's it. Who would believe it if you said it outside? Fine, since you won't consider a past relationship. Then I supported Su Kanger for 5 years. Can you just disregard this great kindness and virtue of these 5 years?
You insist on saving the Tong family. I can understand that. Then have Tong Liansheng kneel down and swallow the words he just said.
Su Yan, don't go too far.
I'm
going too far.
The film was
They cut off my path to survival.
and narrated
Wanted my
by
life.
M Media.
You think I'm going too far? Eldest Missy, you decide what to do.
This useless. There's no end to this, is there? I'm telling you. Don't you forget. You're just eldest Miss Yi's kept man. When eldest Miss Yi gets tired of playing with you, she'll discard you like trash. By then,
Will your family even have a by then?
you.
Eldest Miss Yi, we admit defeat. Just let us off this once.
Get lost.
Su Yan, I'm warning you. If you don't stop and let young Master Tang go. Likewise, I won't save Su Kanger's life either.
Director Lin, you are truly heartless. As Su Qing's mother, you are actually helping an outsider and abandoning her.
He forced me to do all this.
You useless trash. Aren't you very capable? I don't believe that you would even abandon your own daughter's life. Now your daughter's life is in Director Lin's hands. Director Lin said no.
Enough. Today's matter ends here. Lin Wanning and Mr. Zhu will go to the hospital.
Miss Yi. The husband sings, the wife follows. This is what you said. Whether you go or not depends on a single word from me, Tang Liansheng. As for the answer, it depends on your performance, Su Yun.
Presumptuous. You've seen the fate of the 4 great families. Don't court your own destruction.
You'd better understand clearly who is in control of the situation now. Su Yun, don't you want your daughter's life anymore?
Old Master Tang has arrived. Dad.
Everything that just happened, I already know. Truly worthy of being my son. Thoughtful. Resourceful. At least not like those 4 old fools who were tricked with just a few words and emptied their family fortunes.
Dad, you mean?
Miss Yi, I have to say, you are extremely clever. Using a trick to deceive the heavens and spreading false information. You made the 4 great families and Fengshan prison fall apart.
So all of this was fake. That was the Shen family, the Zhu family, and the Han family.
Foolish. I specifically consulted the Su family's agent, Mr. Jiang, and the result I got was the same as I imagined. The Su family did not issue an order to blacklist us and the 4 great families. This was all Yi Zizi's false information.
Yi Zizi, how audacious of you. I was wondering 3 days ago. The Su family's agent had already ordered that during the Wending Sec election, the Yi family should be encircled and suppressed. I was puzzled. How could the Su family's young master go back on his word and suddenly want to help the Tu family? So it was you causing trouble.
Yi Zizi, you caused such a huge blunder, causing Jiangling to lose hundreds of billions. Even Azure Lord cannot protect you.
The Su family's agent. Why haven't I heard of him?
There are many more important figures you haven't heard of.
The Su family's agent, known as Old Man Taishan, is a mountain tiger in the military and political circles. Even Miss Yi's grandfather, Azure Lord, has to give him face.
Su Yan, you offended an important figure and pushed the Yi family into an endless abyss. Do you have any sense of shame at all?
I should be the one asking you that.
The film was
Now I have let the Tong family go.
translated and narrated by
Can you go save Kinger now, or not?
You really know how to boast.
Could I trouble you brothers to come back again? Kill the fish and eat the meat.
Tang Lianjiang, I'll give you one last chance. Return President Lin to Mr. Su, or else.
Eldest Miss Yi, what time is it now? And you're still thinking about this guy. Tonight's matter will soon spread to Heojing. Your public office will be gone immediately. Moreover, Azure Lord, Old Master Yi, I'm afraid he'll also have to retire.
Or else. Do you really think you have the right to say, or else, to me now?
You. I've already cautioned you over. You all, are not worthy of fighting with Mr. Su.
Eldest Miss Yi, what's wrong with you? I heard a rumor that Eldest Miss Yi is afflicted with a serious illness. How come? You've had an episode.
The election for the top position is imminent. The Yi family is already at a dead end. Don't even mention appointing Chan Wang, even a regular officer. You won't have the authority to transfer them anymore.
From now on, Zhongling belongs to our Tang family. Kid, I see you've lost the Yi family. What do you have to fight me with? I advise you, kneel down now and lick this ground clean for me. If you lick it in a way that pleases me, I might even let you stay and let you see how I play with the woman you haven't even touched. You, let go. If you dare touch me, I'll make you and your daughter pay with your lives.
Su Yan, let go of me.
Okay. I'll let go.
You audacious thing. How dare you break my son's wrist? I won't spare you.
Dad, he won't be arrogant for long. My people will be here soon. Today, I will definitely send you to meet King Yama.
Young Master Tang, how are you? Are you okay?
I'm fine. This kid only knows how to sneak attack. If it were a head-on fight, he's no match for me at all.
Lin Wanting, as long as you're willing to save Kinger, whether it's 1 billion or 10 billion, I will give it to you. But if you repeatedly fail to mend your ways, then your Lin family will disappear along with them. Go.
Stop. Who allowed you to leave?
Dad, don't worry. They can't leave. My people have arrived. Even if they walk out this main gate, they'll have to come back horizontally.
Mr. Su, hurry and leave. I've already told Chen Wang to cover the rear. No one can hurt you. As for your daughter, I will help someone find a way for you.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. You should leave quickly.
I'll take you to the hospital.
You... Hello! That live fish has already gone out. Remember, chop the fish, throw it into the river.
Young Master Tang, do we really have to cut off their lifeline? What about the Yi family?
People who do great things must be ruthless. Wanting, you are about to become my Tang family's daughter-in-law. In this regard, you should learn more from Liang Sheng. As for those burdens, liabilities,
The film was
you absolutely
translated
cannot be
and
solved.
narrated by M Media.
Old master, young master, something terrible has happened. Sanctioned prison, brought over 800 police officers, and surrounded the entire Tang residence. Not only did they take away all of young masters, friends who came to do business, they also asked you, old master, you, to personally cooperate with the investigation.
What did you say?
It must be that Yi Zizi again. The Yi family's power is already gone. She wants to exhaust all their luck. For this guy.
The Yi family won't be able to last much longer. 2 days later, the Yi family will surely perish.
Old master, the representative of the Su family, Lord Taishan has personally arrived. Chen Wang and others have already left. Lord Taishan is now in the side courtyard, demanding that the 4 great families, and you, and the young master, quickly go to discuss important matters.
With Lord Taishan presiding over the Tang family, let alone his Fengshan prison. Even if the King of Heaven himself came, he couldn't touch us. Lord Taishan's visit this time should still be for the great election and the encirclement and suppression of the Yi family. No matter what, this election, we are determined to win. Liang Sheng, you and Wanning absolutely cannot hold us back.
Wanting, just in case, I will find someone to get rid of that guy. You just need to prepare well for the election.
I understand. Su Yan, blame yourself. As for Kinger, you were the one who harmed her too. It has nothing to do with me.
Old Tang, that person you found to be a foil. That puppet, why isn't he here yet?
Just a clown acting. It's good he's not coming. Then, my son will be even more legitimate.
To claim the CEO position, candidate arrives.
Su Yan, how are you still here?
Where are the hotel's 5-star security guards? These 2 people, drag them out for me.
Mr. Su is here to run for election. What right do you have to kick him out?
Run for election? Him?
Old Tong, what's going on? Kid, you say you're here to run for election? Then where's the Azure Lord entry ticket? If you can't produce it, I'll cripple you in minutes today.
Now, do we have the qualifications?
No, impossible.
Old Tang, how did you handle this? You found such a person, a scumbag with a blood feud with my Huang family, to run for CEO?
That guy caused me and my grandson to sever ties. My Han family, our score with him is irreconcilable.
My son, it's because of him, became permanently disabled. My Zhu family is irreconcilable with him. Elder Tang, you indulge someone who is an enemy of our great families. To stand here, aren't you going to give us an explanation?
Misunderstanding. It must be. The Tang family subordinates made a mistake. I told them to find a guy, to just go through the motions. They actually brought this. Jinx here. Aye. I'll call security right away, to kick him out. Wait, Lord Tation is arriving soon. If he finds out, what kind of decorum is that?
It's easy to invite trouble, but hard to get rid of it. Good, since you want to send me today, to ascend this CEO throne. Then I will keep you. After today, I will deal with this trash.
Don't speak too confidently. What if you lose?
Lose? How could I possibly lose?
Until the very end, no one knows the outcome. CEO Tang, just wait and see.
All right, very well. It seems Miss Yi is going to use the Yi family's last tile to seal Su Yun's coffin. Then I will fulfill your wish.
How presumptuous. You freeloading scumbag. You also want to covet the Azure Lord throne? You. Maybe in your next life.
This damn guy, offending so many people, truly deserves to die.
Luckily, we have the Tang family as our backing. Otherwise, we would have been implicated by this kid. You, what are you doing?
This position is indeed not suitable for me to sit in. Moreover, I don't want to sit in it either.
Kid, you need to understand what it means to feel ashamed of your inferiority. With your status and position, even after 100 years, you still won't be qualified to compete. Open your eyes wide and see clearly. Today, all 4 major families have voted for me. As for you, and you, apart from the declining Yi family, have nothing. You cherish the time you have today. Tomorrow, be born into a better life.
If the position of CEO were to fall into the hands of a scoundrel like you, then God must truly be blind.
Yi Zaizi, understand your current situation. You are neither the chief of Fengshan prison now, nor is the Yi family what it once was. I can understand your madness for love, insisting on standing up for Su Yun, but your Yi family no longer has any capital.
You.
Old Master Yi really did raise a good granddaughter. For the sake of this guy, she insists on losing all of the Yi family's assets before she'll stop. Truly, beyond
The
saving.
film was translated
Everyone,
and narrated
not only
by
are my eyes dim with
media.
age, but your mind isn't working very well either. I did say, this position is not suitable for me to sit in, but that doesn't mean it's not suitable for Missy. Moreover, in my opinion, the Azure Lord throne, apart from Missy, everyone present, none of you are worthy.
Mr. Su Yu.
This entry ticket to the CEO election belongs to you. This Azure Lord throne, above 10,000 people. Only you can sit on it.
Su-yun, what are you messing around with? Hurry up and get down here. Jinx! Tonight is the grand banquet for my son-in-law, CEO Tang, to ascend to the peak. Don't you dare cause trouble.
You guy, stop seeking death.
Lord Tation is coming soon. Quickly have someone pull him down.
I'll say it again. The CEO position is prepared for Missy. Also, here tonight, I call the shots.
Lord Taishan has not yet appeared. The position of Wending CEO can only be decided by that elder. As for what you said, you're nothing.
I understand. This trash knows he can't get to the top. So he dragged Miss Yi here to run for him. But whether it's him or Yi Zaizi, neither is fit to be compared with President Tang. The Wending election is of great importance, and should follow the rules, and be decided by our votes. Elder Huang is right. There are only 8 chairs here, corresponding to 8 votes, so 4 of them are in our hands. No matter how you vote, you will lose.
Did you hear that? Kid, no matter how you play, you can't beat me. If you know what's good for you, hurry up and get down.
Wanting, aren't you going up yet? Drag this guy down for me.
Missy, your Yi family, because of this person, has suffered greatly. If you keep being stubborn, and how you keep being stubborn, the consequences will be self-evident. You two guys, hurry up and get lost.
Sorry. The one who should get lost is you.
Wanting.
This heartless fellow. My daughter raised you for 5 years for nothing. Today, I'll fight you to the death.
Crazy. You're simply crazy. Even your former father-in-law you dare to hit?
You all. Wait until my son-in-law reaches the top. You will all die.
Mr. Sue and your Lin family have no relation whatsoever. If you keep pestering like this, don't blame me for being impolite.
If you two insist on hitting a rock with an egg, then just wait for death.
Elder Tang, can the Wending election begin?
Wait. Yi Zizi, although your entry ticket is real. But I have a question. Competitors running for CEO must have a net worth of at least 1 billion. May I ask, yesterday your Yi family already repaid all debts. I'm afraid that now on your account, there isn't even 6 digits, right?
That's right. This election. First of all, let's talk about financial strength. Secondly, compares network and strength. Miss Yi, you can't even produce 1 billion. This election, I think it's meaningless.
You are right. The position of Wending CEO is very important. So financial resources and ability, neither can be lacking.
Su Yun, you just sold Miss Yi out? Yi Zizi, you see? He agreed to the 1 billion for you. But can your Yi family produce it?
The Yi family account only has less than 100 million.
Since that's the case, what is there to compare? Yi Zizi. Insufficient financial resources, insufficient strength, according to the rules, should be considered an automatic forfeit.
Mr. Sue, I'm sorry. I can only help you this much.
It's fine. There's not much in this card. It should be enough for 1 billion. I'm betting it all on Miss Yi. Miss Yi, don't worry. Tonight, I'll protect you.
1 billion.
Film was translated
Fake.
and
This must
narrated
be
by
fake.
M Media.
Whether it's real or fake, we'll know upon verification.
A pauper. How could he possibly have 1 billion? I suspect the balance in this card is likely problematic. This is a Gilded Dragon card, globally limited to only 5 cards. Old man Tang, why aren't you quickly calling someone to verify the funds?
Someone, verify the card.
Old man, the balance in this card isn't 1 billion.
I knew it. A guy like him, how could he possibly have 1 billion? So, it's a counterfeit card. Yi Zizi, your qualification to compete has been revoked.
Su Yun, making this kind of joke on this occasion. Do you think tonight you can still leave? Someone, arrest them.
Wait a moment, old man. You've misunderstood. The balance in this card is indeed not 1 billion, but 10 billion.
What?
What?
Sorry. Haven't used it in too long. Didn't expect. There's still this much.
Yi Zizi, your Yi family is on the verge of bankruptcy. It seems you've gone all out for this guy. Even selling everything you own.
So this money came from the Yi family. That's not strange then. Even if you pass the fund verification this time. In the upcoming voting election, you won't possibly have a chance of winning. Someone, start counting the votes.
Don't be impatient. Miss Yi's financial resources have been verified. So, your Tong family. As far as I know, the Tong family account isn't wealthy. This 1 billion. Can you produce it?
Su Yun, don't be so presumptuous. The Tang family has a large business, let alone 1 billion. Even 10 billion. 50 billion can be produced. But their wealth was accumulated by their own hands. Unlike you, who only relies on others.
Our Tang family has stood in jungling for decades. The balance on the books. Is it something an ant like you can imagine?
Since that's the case, then 1 billion, for you, is just a small number.
Of course.
For fairness. Then, let's verify assets as usual.
Why? Don't you believe us?
Our Tang family has indeed encountered some difficulties recently, but this mere 1 billion, for us, is really nothing.
So the Tong family, due to poor investment performance, had its bank accounts frozen. Land and property. And the rumor that all land and property were liquidated is false.
Kid, how do you know this?
Mr. Tang, is what he said true?
Of course not. Our group does have a bad debt. But once I secure the CEO election, these are all minor issues.
It seems Mr. Su is right. The one who originally wasn't qualified to participate in the election is your Tang family.
Nonsense. Wanting, I'm determined to win this CEO election. But, can you lend me 1 billion first? After I secure the position, all of Zhongling will be ours.
Mr. Tang, but our Lin family's account also isn't wealthy.
Then mortgage your Lin family's entire property.
Since Mr. Tang has spoken, then I will make the decision today. Wanting, immediately arrange for mortgaging all of the Lin family's assets to fully support Mr. Tang's bid for CEO.
Kid, now, what else do you have to say?
Auntie, please rest assured, after this, I will make him shut up. Shut up forever.
All of the Lin family's fixed assets are fully mortgaged, totaling 3.7 billion. Su Yan, are you satisfied now?
Your Lin family's capital could actually have been kept to live out the rest of your lives comfortably, but now, it's destined to be wasted.
Shut up. You guys are clearly just jealous of Mr. Tang taking the top position. It's what everyone wants, and you don't hesitate to risk the entire Yi family just to play along with you in a dying funeral play. The CEO position
The film
can
was
only be held by someone with
translated
outstanding
and
ability in
narrated
both
by
virtue and
Ed
talent.
Media.
Well, Mr. Tang, as Zhongling's foremost young talent, just based on investment capability, far surpasses you and Miss Yi by more than 10 streets. As for the Lin family's investment, you don't need to worry at all, because we will obtain a high return that you can't even imagine.
The fate of your Lin family has nothing to do with me. Since you're being foolish, then be foolish all the way.
Enough. Kid. You think, just with one Yi Zaizi, can he be my enemy? Let me tell you, all around me are all my people. What do you have to compete with me?
The wending competition is about financial resources and strength. Elder Tong, this first round, can we count it as our win?
Miss Lin, even if you lose everything, it seems it's not even half of Mr. Sus in his card. In terms of financial resources, you lost.
Fengshan Prison. Chen Wang has arrived. Mr. Su, the dog you wanted is here. Miss Yi, I'm really sorry. I'm late again.
Chen Wang, you are too polite. I have already resigned from my position at Fengshan Prison. I'm just an ordinary person.
Miss Yi finally understands her identity and status. I was still thinking you forgot.
Today's wending selection. Even Chen Wang has personally arrived. It seems this position is very important. This CEO seat is equivalent to the top leader of Zhongling. It controls the trillion yuan economic lifeline. Everyone in Fengshan Prison must show considerable respect.
Miss Yi was demoted to a commoner because of case number O. Demoted to a commoner. Then Chen Wang must be here for President Tong. President Tong, after you become CEO, you must cooperate well with Chen Wang. After all, Chen Wang has been promoted.
Naturally.
I heard Chen Wang has officially replaced Yi Zaizi and taken charge of Fengshan Prison. Truly congratulations. Tomorrow I will send someone to deliver a congratulatory gift. President Tang, why don't you invite Chen Wang to be seated?
Chen Wang, please sit anywhere.
Sit where? Our seats have already been taken.
Chen Wang, what do you mean by this? I don't understand. There are clearly 4 seats here. You can sit down without worry.
It's not those for seats I want. I want theirs.
Chen Wang, are you referring to?
The Han family, the Zhu family, the Shen family, and the Huang family.
Chen Wang, please don't joke. The 4 great elders were personally chosen by Lord Taishan as the selection judges. Besides, you are only one person. How could you possibly need 4 seats?
Foolish. Chen Wang means for those 4 to give up their seats for his dog.
You! Chen Wang. What he said isn't true, right?
Do I have to spell it out
bill
so
was
clearly?
translated and narrated
The
by
4 of
M
you
Media.
are not qualified to sit here. I want them to sit. Mr. Su, is this arrangement okay? No problem, right? Since there's no problem, then let's switch seats.
How did we end up like this?
How did we end up like this? You, is this me? You, what exactly? Chen Wang, what do you mean? Could it be that you were colluding with this kid to humiliate us?
A new official starts with 3 fires. But you have burned the wrong people.
Chen Wang, we're all on the same side. Aren't you afraid of playing with fire like this? Treating us like dogs. Chen Wang, this joke you're making is a bit too much, isn't it? As the saying goes, raising dogs is for guarding the house. If this dog doesn't even recognize its own master, then it needs to be replaced. Fengshan prisons, new head seat. Truly imposing. Not even letting my people off.
Lord Taishan, you're finally here.
I was only a few minutes late. And this Wending Grand Selection
Lord Taishan.
was thrown into chaos by a few nobodies. If I had arrived any later, the CEO of Wending International would have been captured by Chen Wang.
Chen Wang cannot distinguish right from wrong and insists on opposing us. He even wants to give our seats. 2 dogs.
Such a thing actually happened? Yes, that's right. These people, knowing full well that we are all people of Lord Taishan, still don't treat us like human beings at all. This is clearly a slap in your face. Chen Wang, you, give me an explanation.
Actually, this junior believes that there are some misunderstandings in this. But the root of this misunderstanding is this kid.
He is the one who, 2 days ago, caused a great disturbance at the Tang residence, turning the 4 major families of Zhongling into a complete mess.
Not bad. This kid has no other skills but to borrow power, and his pretense is top-notch. He not only deceived President Lin for 5 years, but after becoming President Lin's live-in son-in-law, he freeloaded. Now he's clinging to the Yi family again. The Yi family has been weakened and disintegrated because of him. Now he's using Chen Wang to build momentum, attempting to drag Chen Wang into the quagmire.
So you're saying the root of the problem lies with this kid?
That's right. It's him.
Since that's the case, the election for the throne doesn't need to continue. I, as the agent of the Su family, announce that Tang Liangshen has officially ascended to the top. As for this kid, exile him directly to New Jian.
You're still pretending? The one standing in front of you now is the #1 person in Zhongling. Even the young master of the Su family has to yield to him. For him to take action against you is a blessing you've cultivated for 8 lifetimes.
Lord Taishan, absolutely not.
Chen Wang, I have already pleaded for you. If you still want to protect this kid, then you will end up like the Yi family.
For the sake of being colleagues, I advise you not to act stubbornly, considering Lord Taishan could let you sit in the chief seat. He can also make you roll down.
Mr. Su's identity is someone we truly cannot afford to offend.
Chen Wang, are you kidding me? This kid, besides living off women, what other damn identity could he have?
Speaking of which, this kid's deception is indeed clever. Otherwise, I wouldn't have become a laughingstock for severing ties with my grandson. If this gets out, my old face will be completely lost.
Why wouldn't I, 1, feel the same way? This kid, while the Yi family's big tree hadn't fallen yet, made my son a cripple. Such a deep blood feud. This old man can't wait to skin him alive.
Something that happened 2 days ago. I was also present, abusing power to bully others. It was you young masters who were arrogant and unreasonable. It has nothing to do with Mr. Su.
Miss Yi, you are right. It seems we are the ones who should apologize. I will arrange for someone to bury him right now. And then tell him sorry. You should be satisfied now, right? Go ahead. Stop. Lord Taishan, I'll say it again. Mr. Su, you really cannot afford to offend him.
Chun Wang, you actually compare this kid to Lord Taishan? If Lord Taishan sneezes, this kid, even if he had 100 lives, he'd be finished.
I say, are you really stupid? Or are you pretending to be stupid? 2 days ago, inside the Tang residence, because of a conflict, these four great families were instantly destroyed. The Tang family, assets worth tens of billions, were all frozen. Is that just a coincidence?
Chun Wang, did you take the wrong medicine? What happened 2 days ago? Lord Taishan has already resolved. As for the Su family's later punishment and warning, that was just a misunderstanding.
It seems Chen Wang still firmly believes it is precisely because of this kid. One phone call caused the four great families to fall into a financial crisis. If that's the case, could it be that he is that person, sitting upright and solemn in Haojing, the eldest young master of the Su family?
He is the young master of the Su family.
Nonsense.
Absurd. Utterly absurd.
Chun Wang, after being promoted, is your brain not working properly? To actually believe an unknown nobody.
Mr. Su, this position, I'm not fit to sit in.
A wise man submits to circumstances. You regretted it. This position, except for me, no one else can sit in.
I'm indeed not worthy to sit here. As for you, of course you are even less worthy. Now I am finally certain. You are him. This position of the Azure Dragon should primarily belong to the supreme figure in my heart, the peerless young master of the Su family. Mr. Su,
Eldest Miss Yi, the supreme figure you believe in, only stands behind, timid and shrinking back, and acts timidly? If such a person is considered a great figure, then young Master Tang, wouldn't he be peerless in the world, #1 under heaven, and irreplaceable?
President Lin, you truly have a narrow perspective and fail to recognize a true master. And your Lin family is even more blind, like looking at the sky from the bottom of a well. 5 years ago, the Su family lived a life burdened by debt. Starting from when Mr. Su became your husband, the Lin family underwent a great change. In less than half a year, you became a workplace, sought-after executive, and repeatedly received help from benefactors, and then reached where you are today. If it weren't for your marriage alliance with the Tang family and abandoning Mr. Su, this CEO position you were vying for should actually have been yours.
What are you talking about?
A long time ago, I already knew Mr. Su, and I am certain that he is the Su family young master.
A Lin family son-in-law. How could he suddenly become the Su family young master?
In this world, there are only two people whom no one can afford to offend. The first one is the one from the Su family, the Su family young master, Su Lin.
Everyone, as the saying goes, below the aristocratic clans are called influential families. Below the influential families are called wealthy households. As for our great families, or the Tang family, we can only barely be called influential families. The Su family, as the foremost clan in our great Chu, although its young master rarely shows himself, but his status and position are above 10,000 people. As for this kid in front of us, how could he possibly be the Su family young master?
Miss Yi, did you hear that? Impersonating the Su family young master is a great crime punishable by death for 9 generations of relatives.
If he is the Su family young master, then I am the hall master of the demon suppressing hall. The Su family has 6 generals, unparalleled in the world, but the demon suppressing hall is the true backbone of the nation.
CEO Tang, what if Mr. Su really is the Su family young master?
If he were the Su family young master, then these 4 seats, I would let his dog sit in them. Furthermore, I would even kneel down and lick his shoes.
Enough, Chen Wang. Your two-man act with Miss Yi can end now. I, as the representative of the Su family, and the Su family young master are old friends of many years. You're kind of pretending to be a tiger. Petty tricks. Don't show them off in front of me.
Did you hear that? He is not the Su family young master at all.
Lord Dacian has already exposed him. Both are from the Su family. The Su family eldest young master is high above, while he is only fit to polish shoes for others.
I'm indeed not the Su family young master.
Monsieur, Chen Wang, did you hear that? He himself admitted it.
But the Su family young master, in front of me, has to call me uncle grandfather.
You little bastard. How dare you disrespect the young master?
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but this position, you still have to sit in it.
Wait, you mean you are not that young master of the Su family? Yes, I mistook you for someone else. I thought you were him. Him from 5 years ago.
Monsieur, turn back. I was once like
The
you,
film was translated
Deceived by
and
his lies, one
narrated
after
by
another.
M Media.
thinking he was extraordinary and unique. In the end, besides despair, I gained nothing.
Mr. Su is very good. It's just that I misunderstood.
Since you already know, then, now, retreating while you still can, is the last chance to preserve the Yi family.
Although Mr. Su is not the person I was looking for, but I said I would protect him. Qingjin is here. Seeing this token is like seeing Qingjin. Everyone, move aside. Mr. Su, I will escort you away.
Miss Yi, how are you so sure? I'm not the person you are looking for.
5 years ago, Zizi fell in love with someone who looked very much like Mr. Su. Later, he gave me a token. I had someone investigate that token. It is a treasure of the Su family heir.
That token. Do you still have it?
5 years ago, I lost my memory in an accident. As for that token, it's gone too.
Miss Yi. Look. Is it this? It seems today's winning selection is not just a competition of wealth and strength, but also about who has more people and whose fist is harder.
You believe? You will immediately be a dead person. What good is your belief?
I'm very curious. Who exactly gave you the courage to dare speak to me like this?
I admit, your woman is very capable in a fight, but no matter how capable she is, can she withstand the Su family's 3,000 armored soldiers? The Su family young master and his forces will arrive soon. Your performance is completely over.
See you, Lin. Why are you so sure? He is the demon Lord Xinjiang.
He told me himself. He promised me that as long as I help him escape the pursuit of the demon-suppressing hall, he can give me glory, splendor, wealth, and rank, and a lifetime of peak achievement.
A madwoman's words. Do you believe them?
Fate. It must be a bluff.
Lin wanting to climb up to Lord Taishan. You really stop at nothing.
This is just like when she seduced my son and abandoned that good-for-nothing. It's exactly the same.
In just 5 short years, your Lin family, from a small workshop, leapt to become a first-class influential family in jungling. During this period, you, Lin Wanning, how many times have you sold your body? Think about it. I feel dirty just thinking about it.
Enough. Have you ever thought, if this so-called Lord Taishan is really demon Lord Xinjiang, then all of you are colluding with external enemies, guilty of colluding with the demonic sect. According to the law, your 9 generations of kin shall be imprisoned.
Yi Zizi, who do you think you are? Don't forget, your Yi family, old and young, are still in my hands. If you don't obediently submit, when the Su family's forces arrive, you'll all be finished. The Su family's young master has arrived.
Su Lin. In my lifetime, I can actually see the young master. I can die without regrets.
The Su family's eldest young master He's the #1 figure in Great Chu. Yi Zaizi. The Su family's young master has arrived. You have no chance now. Welcome, young master. Rise. Young master. There are a few guys who don't know what's going on, causing trouble here. I was just about to clear them out. When you arrived, your subordinate handled things poorly. Please punish your subordinate, young master. You handled it well. 5 years have passed. I actually only know now that you have a second identity. Young master. What do you mean by this? What do I mean? You'll know soon enough. Your junior, Su Lin, greets 5th uncle grandfather.
Rise.
What? 5th uncle grandfather.
The Su family's young master, actually, kneels to a loser.
A loser? Open your dog eyes wide and look carefully. This person before you is the first heir of our Su family. Su Mubai.
Fifth uncle grandfather. If you are the Su family's first heir, then what about the Su family's young master?
Young master, as the name suggests, is just the young master.
Impossible. This is definitely a
Film was
dream. It
translated
can't be real.
And narrated by
King Jun,
M
old
Media.
master Yi has arrived.
Old Master Yi.
This old man, Yi Yuming, greets the Su family's great master.
Grandpa, weren't you threatened by Lord Taishan? How could this be?
That was all fake, to cooperate with the Su family's great master. Grandpa deliberately put on a tearjerker show for them. The purpose was to expose their identity as the Demon Lord. Identity.
Chen Zhang. You've truly been wrong these past 5 years. As the demon lord of the demonic den, you hid everywhere, not hesitating to act as a dog for my Su family. However, such days are finally over. Young master, for 5 years, for the Su family, I have indeed put in a lot of effort. You absolutely cannot listen to these people's slander. You still won't admit that Zhongling's 100 billion assets came from you. It's just that I was hampered by having no evidence and haven't been able to act against you all this time. Do you really think I'm a fool? No, it's not like that.
As things stand now, your best course of action is to surrender.
Just the few of you think you can stop me? Su Lin, I didn't expect that for this guy. You would even betray me. It seems tonight, none of you will leave here alive. If you kneel down and beg for mercy now, 5th uncle grandfather might still spare your life. Otherwise, there is only one outcome. Since I dared to come, I have already set up a net inescapable as heaven and earth. The 3,000 armored soldiers outside the door have already finished their ambush, with just one command from me. This place will be reduced to ashes.
Do you really think so?
You mortals think I am a demon? You are the ones who should be afraid. As long as I wish it, you will all turn into corpses. Su Lin, if you want to live, then obediently transfer the trillion assets to my account. Otherwise,
What? I truly regret, 5 years ago, not killing you with a single palm strike.
you, who is it?
The 3,000 armored soldiers outside the door were already taken down by the people of the Demon Suppressing Hall. I originally planned to take everyone here, back, and interrogate them one by one. It's all your fault for being too impatient.
You are that person from the Demon Suppressing Hall?
Tianding Year 11. The demon suppressing hallmaster, Yingwei, subdued the thunder demon, eliminated the fire ghost, severed the wind evil, melted the golden yaksha, drank the blood of 10 demon heads, executed 800 evil spirits, unparalleled in the world, appointed as the Great Shu Imperial Tutor, titled the Blade of the Nation, standing above 10,000 people.
It really is you. It's all my fault for being too blind.
Su Yan? No. Su Mabai? Are you really that legendary person?
The demon-suppressing Hallmaster is the true great master of the Sioux family.
We were blind.
He really is. The demon-suppressing Hall Master. We were wrong. This mistake was too outrageous. So it turns out the real ants are us. The grand selection, from beginning to end. We were never qualified to come.
Now, all of this belongs to you.
I never cared about lifelong glory or wealth, your status. 5 years ago, you saved me. From then on, I decided you were the one for me. Brother Mubai, I have a wish.
Tell me. I will agree to anything you say.
I've had enough of the life of fighting and killing. Zizi just wants to be with you and live a simple life. As for the Sioux family and the trillions of assets, they are all like floating clouds. I only want 3 mu of fertile land, a single-story house, to spend the rest of our lives together.
Long Q. Long sword. Let them be left to the one worthy of them.